Hey guys, so in today's video, it's part 2 of our mobile home remodel, and we are also including footage of a barn salvage that our family got to do. That was a really cool project. But projects around the mobile home for this video would be swapping out windows, flooring, paint, let's see, tractor tree work. We had to clear out some of our wooded area, take a tree down. We had to build a chicken coop for our girls, which that one was actually pretty high on the priority list, making sure that our chickens had adequate, safe housing. We also redid the front porch cover, patio cover, and we did the back patio cover. So there's a variety of projects that we were able to accomplish with this video. We hope our videos add some sort of value. We hope we maybe can inspire you in your projects or give you DIY solutions to your DIY projects, or creativity. Or if you're just curious to see how we're going to tackle a problem, or what kind of solutions we're going to come up with, or you're curious just to see how we're going to make this all work out for our family. Not sure if maybe some of you might be facing a mobile home remodel yourself, either currently or maybe in the foreseeable future, or maybe you have to remodel a small space and make it work and get creative, or maybe possibly remodeling is something that you're facing for temporary housing. You're not sure how much time, effort, and resources to put into it since it's temporary housing, which is also our situation. We're not sure how long we'll be in this mobile home. It is temporary housing for our family for now. It could be another year. It could be another 2 years. We don't know how long we're going to be in here until we get around to building our house. So maybe you're in that same position and you're trying to figure out, what do I do to make this comfortable, but yet not throw a lot of excessive money at it since you know it's temporary housing. Anyway, so enjoy this video, and in the works we have a video coming up on how we converted I think it's a GMC Top Kick is what it's officially called, a U-Haul moving van with the mother's den that goes over the cab. We bought one of those and we converted it into a homemade custom RV, and then my husband went beyond that and he pulled out the gas engine and put in a diesel Cummins engine in its place, and so now it's completely redone. I think the only thing that might be the same is the rolling chassis and the tires. I'm not sure, but we've completely redone it, and we have camped in it. We have had to live in it part-time, and it has worked for our family. So we'll be doing a video on that for those of you that might be interested in the DIY on how to take something like a U-Haul and convert it into something that's a livable space. So stay tuned for that. And thank you for watching today's video, and I hope you enjoy. Swapping another window out.
mixing it all up together. And this is a great undercoat.
It's all leftover paint, right?
Yep, and then we put in some Floetrol. You can get Floetrol at Home Depot.
What does Floetrol do?
It's basically just a glue and a sealer combined. It does a great job of making a paint that'll seal and stick to just about everything. Okay, this is our living room, and oh my gosh, what an arduous process this has been. We had to remove the old fireplace, resurrect a dead wood stove that we rebuilt and fixed up. It's called a Fire Dragon. There it is right there. I created an 1.5 inch gap behind the firewall so that as the stove heats, it sucks in cold air through the bottom, goes up the inside of the wall through flues, and then comes out at that crack at the top and keeps this room so toasty. Actually, the entire house. We fill it one time in the morning and it keeps us warm until noon, and then we fill it once at noon, it keeps us warm until the evening, and then once in the evening it keeps us warm all night, and it starts again the next day, and that's only when it's really cold. These windows, we were able to recycle these from a house in Santa Rosa that was coming apart. There was some butcher block on another project that was left over and going into the dumpster. I grabbed that and used it for the windowsill there. Turned out quite nice. Then we picked up these two windows. They were mounted together. They're double hung, so they open at the top and the bottom. And we didn't do much to the windowsill in this because we're going to be putting couches and all kinds of stuff up against her. So it's just 1x4 pine, local hardware store.
Alright, Brian got up and he power washed the roof earlier today. Ryder helped him. Now he's, I think he said he's sealing. You're sealing it with primer?
Yeah, priming it first, and then we'll put an elastomeric coat on.
Okay, he's priming it first, and then he's going to put elastomeric on it.
Look, hold it out away from the wall. Okay,
so, a lot of the rust is gone now, so that's good. Rocking chair. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a rocking chair up there. And when he starts pushing on it pretty good, the rocking chair rocks. It was kind of eerie to be up there rocking. Nobody's in it. The livestock pens. I'm not sure how old this barn is, but I know it's at least 1920s or older.
Picked up a bunch of wood from over there, and now we're carrying it to the pile and getting ready to offload it and have our lunch. We got almost half of the barn down now. There are big rooms on each side. Once we get that all finished up, we'll get the rest of it done. And if we get that done by the end of the day, that'll be great. Well, that'll be the whole barn. A lot of the wood's in decent condition and a lot of the wood's absolutely rotten. A bit of a mixture of everything in this barn.
Hi, Don.
Yeah, a lot more than I thought there'd be.
So Ryder and I and our neighbor Tim started taking this little barn. We just took the sides off. There was a little side there, and we got inside of it, and I started pushing around an old gate, and a paper wasp came down and stung me right there in the neck. Ow! Little turkey. I want to kick his butt. But anyway, we're taking the barn down, and Saturday morning here, this is how we did it. We've got a couple of boxes full of barn wood and the patina on this stuff. Let me just show you. Look at that. Holy cow. There's a whole box full. We've got our big heavy duty pallets, another box full of barn wood. Our trailer we can drag it all home with. We've got tins. And we got 1x4s and 2x4s and 1x12s and 1x14s and 1x20s are hiding in there, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, we're gonna pull all this 1x4 over here off. And good Lord willing, we'll have enough material to do some projects around home. So that's what we're up to. Good fun. Hopefully we don't get stung again. That was not fun.
So for our kitchen here in the mobile home, we went with just a cheap linoleum from Lowe's. There was a unit of pull-out drawers there that were so far rotten they weren't even worth keeping, so we made that a trash area. Our fridge was too big to fit through the door of the mobile home, so we had to dismantle the fridge, take off the doors from the top and the bottom, cut the line for the water and the ice maker, so we no longer have a water and an ice maker, and we had to shove the fridge through in 3 separate pieces and then get it in here and then put the doors back on. That was quite an arduous task. So there are no pull-out drawers in here, as you can see. I have just overhead above the stove. We kept the cabinets in here. We were gonna pull them out. They are kind of they're okay. They've seen better days. But we decided that was gonna be too much work for something that's temporary housing. So we're making it work for now, and we just painted them. We just put a coat of gray paint on them. And as far as pull-out drawers, I'm trying to get creative. I have this little caddy here on the countertop for silverware. We can pick that up and move it if we need to, if we need more counter space. And also we have over here, we bought a little microwave cart. All my baking things are there, and it holds the microwave on the cart. And then over here behind our table, we bought this metal shelving, I believe from Lowe's. And it just has all of like my mixers and more baking things and stuff like that. So that helps solve the solution for lack of cabinet space, was just to buy one of these. It's not ideal, it's not really pretty, but it's functional, and shove it against the wall. Go ahead and laugh, but we use office chairs at our table because we homeschool and we spend a lot of time at the table together. So we wanted comfortable chairs. And being that this is the only seating area outside of the couches, that it made sense just to use the office chairs and leave our dining room chairs in storage. And homeschool cart. And there's the living room back there. Ceiling fan was put in. Here's the flooring we use. This is just, again, probably one of the cheaper floorings from Lowe's that we put in. And in the video, you'll see that window getting put in and that one getting put in. And so that is how we are making it work in a small space.